Hello, Taurus. So I am back for a little bit of an energetic check-in. See what's going on energetically for your sign. Ooh, green. Whew. Tree shapes. And this is just about stability. And this is talking about you being in your element, like natural, nature, things that make you feel connected, like connected to where you're from, connected to who you are, connected to what you're doing. Stability here. Okay, Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Taurus? It's coming up energetically, and how should they work through the situation? Sign of Taurus. It's coming up energetically for the sign of Taurus. That Three of Swords just keep wanting to come out, don't it? Justice, the Tower. Oh, Jesus. It's a lot going on. Ooh, child. Okay, Taurus, this is what I'm going to say. Slow down. Slow down. Take your time. Think about building. Think about producing. Think about process. Because that's what I think about when I think about, or like when I look at these trees here. Because there's a whole lot coming your way, or there's a whole lot that you're diving into, you're putting yourself into, and you can't keep going like that. Because it's requiring you to balance a lot of stuff, balance people. So you have some people that are upset. There's a couple things here. Because no, you cannot be there for everybody and do things to accommodate everybody when you have things going on yourself. And I really do feel a lot of that coming on or happening at this as we speak. You have to, there's going to be some people that you have to be like, okay, no, I'm not going to be able to come. I'm not going to be able to be involved. Maybe the next time, or I'll let you know when I'm free. You're going to have to make choices. Because if not, it's something you're going to miss. It's something that you're not going to be aware of. You're not going to see. And this could be important stuff like due dates and things of that nature. And for the last, I promise you, for it's like the last 4 or 5 months, that has been the theme for you guys. And I just kind of feel like a whole lot of going after stuff, doing things, but not really getting anything done when you have energy like this, because you have a lot of shifting and switching. You know, you have your Uranus transit in Taurus, shifting and switching, and just when you think you got something figured out, you realize you don't have it figured out. So with the King of Swords here, this is reverse. This is about you maybe having to approach a situation this month or at this particular time that you thought that you knew or you thought that you had figured out from an open place to understand that you don't really have it figured out. I just kind of see miscommunication, misunderstandings here with people. There could have been a situation that really, you know, where there was a lack of communication, or you stopped talking to someone because it was difficult. The communication could be difficult between you and other people, and you just wish people will just say what it is that they need. Say, because I feel like manipulation. Like, you could be coming across people that are like passive aggressive, or they're doing a whole lot of stuff that, but you're not, like, at the end of the day, there's no solid answers. You know, there's a a 1 minute we're talking, the next minute we're not. 1 minute we're on good terms and it seems like we're going the same page and we're going somewhere, the next minute we're not. And it's stressful. I'm feeling stressful situations for you. Three of Swords is reverse. It's something that you refuse to let go of, or you're not trying to let go of at this time. Or not even trying to face anymore. What I've noticed is that there has been a theme coming up for the signs to where past situations are coming back around. I feel like this Three of Swords reverse for you is you refuse. This time around, you're catching the signs. You refuse to have the same experiences you had a year ago, 6 months ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. It's like, you're just like, nope, I don't need, it's like when you see it, whenever you're going to, you involve yourself with someone, and it's like off top, you see any signs, this tower is just like signs to me right now. Any signs of past behaviors from the same person or different people, like it could be all new people, different people, but they're possessing the same behaviors you've seen in other people that you dealt with from the past. Off top, you're just like, I'm not dealing with it. You have to recognize, like, I'm not dealing with it. You have the Justice in the Tower. So this could definitely be something that is not really working out right now. Or you were looking, someone is like looking for some type of equality or fairness in a situation for things to be made right. But their behavior or things that they're doing is causing this not to work out. Listen, this could even be you, like I said, if there's like a lot of stuff on your plate. But anytime I see the Lover's card, I sense other people involved. And I don't know, I'm sensing people doing things to try to get your attention. I'm seeing situations happening, unpredictable situations to where you're dealing with people that are being aggressive. I say passive. This could be a Libra. Since I'm looking at a Libra, I'm looking at this is like passive aggressive interactions with people. And maybe some of you guys should look at the Libra reading. But this could have even been you dealing with someone in the past. You stopped dealing with them. You're on again, off again. They're not being fair. There could have been like just situations after situations just kept happening to let you know. Because this could also be like dating. You've been in the dating world. And it's just like person after person you try to date. And it's like, dang, they always got something else coming with them. And I just can't deal with this. But you're moving forward. Okay. This energy is showing you at this point in time moving forward, but you have to do so under the guise of, okay, I'm open to things I do not know and I'm not aware of, or I'm unaware of, because the more that you go into a situation or you're pursuing, moving ahead, you're interacting with people and you're coming from a place where you think you know it all, or you think you know all that there is to know, and you're just a professional in a situation, that is when you find out you missed something, or that you're not, or you don't have all the answers. That's not a bad thing. What this is saying is that you're going to propel further ahead, not knowing all the answers, and being open to listening to someone else communicating. And you could be dealing with someone or following someone that they really don't have the experience that you think that they have. And you're looking up to them as some leadership role that you should not be looking up to them. Like, you could be literally looking up to people and doubting yourself, because there's doubt here in situations that do not really have what it takes for you to necessarily be following at the same time. yeah, you have a lot moving forward. There's a lot coming up for you, like a lot of work, a lot of busy work, a lot of stress, and this is really requiring you to be committed. And a lot of Tauruses right now is really trying to find freedom in what they're doing. But this is saying for you to move away from stress, because if not, you're gonna find yourself more spinning, your wheels spinning, and you're not getting anywhere. So as much as possible, if you find yourself working on something or doing something or adding on to your responsibilities that you already have, really try to refrain from adding more and committing more on your plate than what you could really handle. Some of you guys could be moving out of a stressful environment, moving out of a lot of responsibilities towards something that's calm, like taking a vacation, taking a trip, as a matter of fact, somewhere else at a distance, or just like away from work, taking a little bit of vacation and time off, or just kind of like getting into a place, like having your own place or your own space to where you can just come back, relax your mind, just relax, and really let go and be more in the flow of things, like naturally happening. Because as you let go and you just kind of do work on whatever you can work on, but not really trying to say yes and to everybody and make everybody happy, only doing what you can. And I understand you feel like, I don't want people mad at me. That doesn't matter, because either way there's a possibility that they'll be mad at you if you can't hold up your end of the bargain or whatever. But even some of your relationships, like or like interactions with people, I just kind of feel like you're letting people go. You're not really focusing on other people at this point in time. You're more along the lines trying to get away from the drama, trying to get away from other people talking to you, putting things in your head that is only making you doubt yourself, or that is making you feel like you're not doing enough. Some of you guys are dealing with a spouse possibly that keeps like nagging, like, oh, it's always one thing after the other. There's overwhelmed energy, and it could have been in the past, but you're coming out of that right now, because you're going to organize yourself and you're going to deal with only what you can deal with here. We had the 5 of Cups that was reversed. So yeah, it's a lot that you've moved past. You're going to this space, like this spiritual space, like this distance. You're going back to yourself. You're dealing with your higher self. You're dealing with the higher aspects of things. You're dealing with higher knowledge. You're dealing with faith. You're dealing with spirit, and you're allowing yourself to just be. And that's what you should do. Don't rush anything. If it's something you cannot pull off, you don't have to. Yeah, and then this is where the fairness comes in. This is where the justice comes in. Because like if you keep trying to fight battles, that spirit is like, no, I got this. Things can turn out in your favor. Something rules in your favor. This is some type of legal documents or legal something dealing with something possibly ruling in your favor. You quit trying to fight battles that is not meant for you to fight. The 3 of Swords reverse. But this is looking like you are not taking somebody back. 8 of Wands. Yeah. See, you're like, no, I'm not going to keep dealing with the same stuff and these same people in the same situations. 8 of Wands. You're like, be about it. Don't tell me about it. Don't tell me you leaving your wife. Don't tell me you leaving your husband. Don't tell me you giving me a promotion. Don't tell me you sorry. Just be about it. And if you gonna be about it, you'll meet me over here on the other side. Some of you guys definitely could take a trip though with a partner. And if you work on communication with each other, you'll move out of this stressful situation of bumping heads and not being on the same page. I will say that. Any more advice for Taurus? Advice for Taurus. Like, I'm about to go to bed myself. Oop, look at that. Rest, relaxation, and worth. You know your worth. Yep, you're just like, no. And don't be doing work for people that ain't trying to pay you nothing. You know what I'm saying? if they not trying to put in the time, and they don't recognize your worth, don't deal with them, sleep on them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your rest and your relaxation. All money ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't like to say, you know what I'm saying. I shouldn't be saying that. But seriously, I'm feeling this. Sometimes your rest, you're going to find out at this point in time, your rest is going to outweigh other stuff that you could be doing, or people going to be trying to get you to do. You know? I got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh, open relationship. What is happening? I'm telling you, some Tauruses don't want to be tied down. Mental illness, wow, someone that you could be dealing with mental illness, or you could be working with people that have mental illnesses or looking into it. Like, guys, look, I'll get into that more later. They ain't right, and you wondering why they doing this stuff. Look, they doing what they're doing. Like, unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance. Yeah, see? Natural. Stress-free. We're going to have a little stress in our lives. And it's something we're trying to accomplish. But let me tell you something. Take some time and just really go with the flow. What is this on the bottom? Lemuria. Creating heaven on earth. I was drawn to this because it just really significantly looked like that in a way. Yeah. Meaning, what is your space? What is your space that you go to, or you get away to, or you can go travel to, or you could just be at, or you could think about, or that you could be doing for yourself that gets you in a place where you just really feel like, you know what? I'm going to be good. I'm good. Try to go there, you know. This says, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? I really do feel like, yes, a lot of Tauruses are coming in a place to where it's a lot of changes that they have to make. You know, there's a lot of truth that you have to tell. There's a lot that you have to live out, play out, experience, teach others. But at the same time, that's something that you have to really determine, like, for yourself, like, what does that look like? What does that entail? Instead of you just doing a whole bunch of stuff that you're not happy with. All right, Taurus. Thank you for your time. Take care, and I will be back. Please like the video and subscribe. Peace.